just want everyone to know.
I'll tell the world, yeah. I'll tell the world.
I just want everyone to know.
Good morning, everybody. Cap Nation Live, Friday, the 10th of September. Day after the start of the NFL. What is going on, everybody? Welcome, 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 welcome. I see we got a light little crowd rolling this morning. Mr. Brooks, Rich, the Sheriff is in town. Dick Actual, David, Mr. Martinez, Shapendi in the house, Chino. What is going on, everybody? Edward likes that Gronk for the 6 TDs. Sweet. Plus 1,300. I cashed that one yesterday on the Barstools app. Mr. Reyes, good morning. Thank you, sir. Primetime Yoke, good morning. William, tuning in via text, good morning. Juan, thanks for jumping on board the week of the combo package. Sir, you get my game of the week today absolutely free. Any purchase of $300 or more, and you get my game of the week free. It is in your account. And by the way, my game of the week is posted. Juan, I just added it to your account right now. Thank you, brother. Glad to have you back on board. That's the Juan E, because we've got a few Juans around here. Johnny No, good morning. Shapetti says, Dodgers let me down on my parlay. Dodgers let us both down. Oh, my God. David says, I know, Kyle, what made you think of putting Gronk TD and saying that was? You know, the crazy thing is I almost did it for 1,000. I almost did it for 1,000, and then I said, nah, I'm just giving it away. I might as well just make it $100. And I was very happy to see the 6 touchdown went to Gronk. I just figured, you know, he was due for something big to start the second half, and I'm glad it worked out my way. Bobby Long, good morning. Truth Fondue says, Kyle, what's good? Thanks for those strikeout props. It's about all we did good yesterday was the strikeout props, but boy, did we cash them. Oh my God, I did a $1,000 three-teamer with both strikeout props, and then I added Tampa Bay money line. Can you say sweat at the very end? Oh my Lord, three-teamer with both of those, which was nice, which was definitely nice. Texas Edward the ticket yesterday, but I was in full butt pucker sweat sesh mode towards the end of that game, and we got lucky. Nonetheless, college football day. College football, we've got a nice slate of games today. They may not be pretty games from the outside, but I think they're gems on the inside. And remember, folks, it's not what she looks like on the outside, or ladies tuning in, it's not what the man looks like on the outside. It's what they have on the inside that matters. Remember that, all right? Remember that when you're looking at the fucking college football board today. I mean, let's be honest. The games today from the outside, they don't look very attractive. Kansas and Coastal Carolina, blah. North Carolina, A&T, and Duke, North Dakota and Utah State. I mean, I hope it's not on TV. UTEP and Boise State. Could we get any more boring of a 4 games that we're going to get today? Like, come on. Fast forward a couple weeks and give us some MAC action, baby. I mean, Friday Night Lights, I think I'd rather go watch a high school football game today than any of the 4 games on TV. But I think we've got some hidden gems in those 4 games, and I think we've got money to cash. I think we've got a lot of money to be made, and you know what? We're going to take a look at the games. We're going to take a look at some baseball as well. We are blessed with one early game today, and that is the Giants and the Chicago Cubs. We'll also take a look at that. We'll take a look at some other Major League Baseball as well. And, you know, we were wrong about the total yesterday. It was definitely close until the end, and then it went like sky high. And unfortunately, we were wrong on that one. Ronald, my brother, I'm doing good. Thank you, sir. Rich says it's not what's outside, it's what's inside your wallet. LOL. Damn straight, baby, right? Damn straight. Very nice, David. Very nice, but yeah, I think I'd rather go to the local high school football. Got a few more years before my daughter's in high school, so gotta wait a little bit. But nonetheless, it is what on the inside that matters. Inside your wallet, right? And no, we're going to have some fun today. We're going to take a look at some of the games and do what we do best. Hopefully find us another strikeout parlay because, let's be honest, it was fucking money yesterday. Ranger the Danger Suarez. By the way, congrats again to everybody on that one. That was fun. I'll be honest, I did not think we were going to get it with Ranger the Danger. I really did not think we were going to get it with Ranger the Danger Suarez. And somehow, some way, we somehow got that fifth strikeout just in the nick of time, baby, because I was very excited. I took my little one to go buy a toy yesterday. She bought some pig that you walk little thing that she saw in some video online that she had to have. You feed a pig and whatever. So I took her to go get it. And I had her chanting in the back seat, Ranger the Danger, Ranger the Danger, Ranger the Danger. And of course, I had it on, an iPad while we were driving, not supposed to. And then we'd seen that strikeout and we erupted in cheers inside my Tundra, screaming, Ranger the Danger, get us the money. Ranger the Danger, get us the money. We did. So thank you, Ranger the Danger Suarez. Nestor Cortez Jr. popped out to 4 strikeouts quick. 4 quick. 2 and then 2. Hold on 1 second. And, how about that Sean Manaea strikeout? I said that it would more than likely hit. I was just a little leery of it, so I stayed off, but he cashed that one with ease, let me tell you. Alrighty, so where do we begin today? Where shall we begin? Edward, those fishing pictures are killing me, brother. That is a nice one. That is a nice one. I'm jealous. I need to go fishing. Edward says, baseball kicks my ass every time. Well, we'll see if we can change that today. Edward says, as long as I stay off of it, you guys win. Well, then shit, you should have stayed off of, well, actually, we didn't give it out, but Tampa Bay yesterday. Hold on. Before we jump into it, let's talk about Tampa Bay and what we saw yesterday. Dak Prescott, very capable of playing. That ankle, no concern. Shoulder strain, yeah, don't worry about it. Threw for like 7,000 yards yesterday. I will give you this much. My hat's off to the Dallas Cowgirls. You almost earned Cowboy status yesterday, and you nearly got the win. 31-29. And boy, was that a good game. It looked as if at the start of the third that Tampa Bay was going to start pulling away with it. And rightfully so. They had that touchdown. Well, should have been a touchdown. That extra push. And it should have never been a concern. But hey, I gotta tip my hat to the Cowgirls. We talked about it in the live show yesterday that game coming down to the final minute, maybe a backdoor cover or a field goal, a backdoor cover for Dallas, field goal or late touchdown that pulls them within, and they did. They definitely made it a hell of a game. So congrats to everybody that bet Dallas plus the points and all the Buccaneers fans that start out 1-0. I'll be honest, I'm kind of excited. Kind of excited to see how Dallas does further down the stretch. Now, I don't think they get another playoff caliber team that made the playoffs last year for like 4 or 5 more weeks. 6 weeks, something like that. Rich, I agree. I agree. Horrible clock management and coaching by McCarthy again. Agree. You can't give Tom Brady time to march down the field. We already know all that. Yet they do. But hey, it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. Definitely a fun game. I was rooting for the under for us because I needed it myself, as well as a teaser, and unfortunately we did not get it. Close. It was looking like there was a chance that we might get it. And Brady for 379 yards, 4 touchdowns. Kept us away from that one. All right, so what we're going to do, if I could ever log in, there we go. Logging into everything. We will start our breakdowns. We'll start our fun. Amari Cooper looked great yesterday. Yeah, CeeDee Lamb was Tampa's MVP last night. Dropped the balls. Goodwin dropped a couple good ones for Tampa. Evans dropped a couple good ones. David, Antonio Brown. Yes, absolutely. Antonio Brown is back. I love seeing it too. You guys know me. I'm a big AB fan. And excited to see his success. Alrighty, so we will jump into the games. Little Heat, welcome to the family. Welcome to Cap Nation. Or welcome back, shall I say. Glad to have you back. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to take a look at some baseball. We'll bounce around for a couple baseballs, then we'll go straight to college, and we'll hit all 4 games. By the way, if you're on my game of the week, log in and get it. If you're not on my game of the week, it is $100. It's $100. You have until 7 p.m. Eastern time. No, it does not start at 7 p.m. Eastern time. No, I'm not telling you if it's college football or Major League Baseball. I will tell you this week we win. We have been generally lights out, with the exception of last week. We had a small little hiccup. However, we will be hammering the books today. $100, guaranteed to win, or you get the next one free. And if you make a single purchase on our website today of $300 or more, you will get my game of the week absolutely free. So, with that being said, moving right into Major League Baseball today, San Francisco Giants going with Leon against the Cubs and Hendricks today. What to expect out of this one? Hendricks looking for that 15th win on the season. He's 14-6. Cubs at home. I mean, let's be honest. We faded the Cubs big time. We talked a lot of trash about the Cubs big time. Here they are, 8-2 in their last 10, coming off a 4-1 victory in extra innings by way of a 3-run 10th inning Wednesday. They're 8-2 in their last 10 now. Gotta be careful. The Cubbies, which have won 65 games, are trending in the right direction. Today, they get the first place in the NL West, San Francisco Giants, who are 40 games above 500. They have won 90 games this year. They're 6-4 in their last 10, and they have won 4 straight. Granted, those 4 straight included wins against the Colorado Rockies in Colorado, mind you. San Francisco pitching did phenomenal. Yankees did not win. Lost 6-4 yesterday. As far as today's game with the Giants and the Cubs come in plus 139 at home on an 8-2 in their last 10 streak. Plus 1.5 is minus $1.19. The Giants on the road laying $1.51, minus 151, minus 101 will get you minus 1.5 runs with a total over and under juiced at 9.5 at plus 100 even money. I mean, we get Dominic Leon today on the mound for the Giants. What to expect for him? A lot of unknown variables. He comes in for an inning here, and that's it. Last outing was on September 6th in Colorado. Came in for an inning. Gave up no runs, no hits, 0 strikeouts, 0 walks. He hasn't recorded a strikeout in 4 outings when he came in for 2/3 of an inning. Recorded 1 strikeout and a single walk. What to expect out of him? I have to honestly stay away from this game. I have to stay away from it. Now, San Francisco probably gets the win. San Francisco is the better talented team. Winners of 4 straight. They should be able to dominate. However, they are going to be going up against the Cubs ace and Kyle Hendricks, who in their last 3 outings have been murdered. Pirates, White Sox, Rockies. He's given up a total of 18 runs in 3 games, and that's in 16 complete innings. 16 complete innings. He has given up 18 runs. He has 11 strikeouts over the last 3 games, just 1 strikeout in his game before that. He has 5 walks over the last 2 games, 3 and then 2. He's given up 4 home runs in the last 2 games. His last outing against San Francisco on June the 6th, he went 6 1/3 innings, gave up 3 runs on 7 hits. He had 5 strikeouts and 3 walks. Again, if I did anything on this one, I do lean towards San Francisco laying $1.51. I think there's some definite value when it comes to the Giants. Can't really say I want to back them today, though. Now, the Cubs have scored 4 runs in their last game, 3 before that, 4 before that, 8, 6, 6, 3, 3, 1, 7, 13, 10, 5. Runs have generally not been a problem for the Cubs. The Cubs are hanging out with a team total over 3.5. And it's a little bit juiced at -145. Now the Giants, they gave up, keep in mind this was in Colorado, they gave up 4, 3, and 5. Before that against the Dodgers, they gave up 4, 6, and 2. They gave up against the Brewers 1, 5, 6, and 3. They gave up 9 against the Braves. They shut down the Braves on the 28th. They gave up 6. The Giants have given up runs as well. Now, the first 5 is sitting at 5. Man, I would hate to take the first 5 and it be the time that Kyle Hendricks finally pitches a gem. 4 games ago, against the Reds on the 17th of August, he went 6 innings, gave up 1 run on 3 hits. Now, Hendricks has been off. He got tagged by the Pirates, the White Sox, and the Rockies in Chicago. 2 of those games he got tagged was in Chicago. The wild card to me is going to be Dominic Leone. I can't vouch for what to expect out of him getting a start today. That part, I can't tell you. The Chicago Cubs are 39-33 at home today. And they're averaging 4.1 runs scored per game. And the Giants on the road are fucking phenomenal. 45-27 on the road. You know, the Giants, they've got Chris Bryant. Chris Bryant makes his return to Chicago. And he leads the Giants with home runs. What has he got? 24? Yasser Zamecki at 22. Brandon Crawford at 20. Belt sitting with 21. Could be a sleeper today for a home run prop. David says, which means he's good for a good start. Yes and no. Yes and no. Now, I have not seen a starting lineup yet announced for the Giants, but I may make a home run prop here or there. Maybe with Crawford or Bryant. You can't pitch around both of them. Yes, or Zemecki. You can't pitch around all three of them. You just can't. And the way Hendricks has given up 4 home runs in the last 2 games, I am definitely inclined to try and find a good avenue there. And if you go back on their game in June 6th, who was the Giants that hit the home run? Wade Jr. homered in the first inning. And he's sitting usually where? In the 3rd spot? That left fielder usually bats 3rd. Colorado Goose Hunter says, San Francisco first half over 2.5. I do like that today. Yeah, David, first half is, first 5 is 5. First 5 is 5. I do like the first 5 over 5. And we're spending a lot of time on this game because it's something that I like as far as the total goes. I do like the first 5 over 5. Now, the Cubs team total, over 3.5, you got to lay a little juice on it. I like it. San Francisco's team total, I like it as well. There's not much about this game that I don't like as far as the total goes. Last time I said that, it cashed easily on that Texas Rangers and D-backs over just the other day. I will be betting San Francisco and the Chicago Cubs first 5 over 5. Mr. Burke, always use Bitcoin. Always. All right, now this is not a monster free play, but it is a free play that I will be betting. Giants, Cubs, first 5 over 5. Full game over, I do lean towards the over as well. But I think one thing that we do hit is I think we do cash that first 5. Yes, Shapenny, a lot of it probably had to do with his bank depositing an international check and getting it from international, however they do it. 5 dimes used to take forever when it came to a check. Check is the worst that you can do. I had a bank wait almost 2 months to clear an international check that I got from 5 dimes once. That's when I started researching Bitcoin and made the complete switch. But yeah, always use Bitcoin. Always use Bitcoin. All right, folks, so bouncing around. That's what I have on that game. Again, free play, first 5 over 5. Let's have some fun today with that one. Let's take a look at some ganders. All right. Josiah Gray is back on the mound. You guys all know we've cashed strikeout props with Josiah Gray. Total should be 9. BetOnline has it at 9.5 at plus money. But it should be 9. Josiah Gray, taking a look at it, a gander at his strikeout prop. As far as the Nationals and the Pirates go, small little lean on the Nationals. to get the job done. I'm more interested in Josiah Gray's strikeout prop. However, over 5.5, I can't touch. Keep in mind, some of these books know we've been pouncing them on strikeout props. So they will adjust accordingly, and they will make sure that we're not hitting them. They will make sure that we're not hitting them like we want to. So, the Barstools app does not have any of the first fives on this game just yet. I don't think anyways. Let me see. Nope, they don't. So, nonetheless, going to still steer clear of the Josiah Gray strikeout prop. Small little lean on the Nationals to get the job done with Josiah Gray, regardless of the fact that Stephen Brault is on the mound. Nationals come in at minus 105. You can actually get them plus 1.5. You'd have to lay 2-1 though. But I do like them at minus 105. Again, got to steer clear of it. Got to steer clear of it. KD says bouncing and pouncing on the books. Damn straight. Oh, man, get this pole spinning so we're winning. Get that pole spinning so we're winning. There we go. All right, so bouncing around. I'm just trying to find us a good strikeout prop, all right? That is what I'm trying to do, folks. Good old Robbie Ray on the mound for the Blue Jays today, who are minus 290. Robbie Ray, the Blue Jays. Robbie Ray has recorded 4 straight games of over 10 strikeouts. 10, 10, 14, and 11. You damn well know his strikeout prop's going to be sitting at least 9. Robbie Ray, his strikeout prop is over 7.5, minus 185, and over 8.5 is minus $1.14. He has hit, I like the hitting over 7.5. You'd have to lay a little bit of juice with it, minus 185. He'll be going up against the Orioles today. Their last game, and the problem, what did the Orioles strike out? Just 4 times? The Orioles have actually been making very good contact. So while I like the Robbie Ray strikeout prop, and he probably strikes the fucking shit ton out of them. All right? I can't take it today. Kind of like that Sean Manaea prop. I do lean towards the over 7.5. You'd have to lay nearly 2-1, minus 185. But again, I can't take it. All right? I can't take it. I have to steer clear of that one. I have to steer clear of that one. All right, so give me 1 second here. I was looking. I haven't seen any home run props yet on that San Francisco Giants and Cubs game yet. I have not seen any home run props yet. I'm looking at FanDuel. I don't see any on FanDuel yet. I see hits plus runs. Yeah, I don't see any home run props yet because I do like Crawford as well as Chris Bryant today. So I'll monitor while we're out live and see if we can find a strikeout prop. We shall see. Ugh. FanDuel has the total in the first 5 over 5.5 plus 114. That's a horrible line. You can get over 4.5 minus 144, though. That I do like. That I do like. Just so you guys know. That's not a bad alternate line right there. Alrighty, so again, gonna steer clear of the Robbie Ray strikeout prop, although over 7.5 is very attractive. The fact that his opponent today has been making excellent contact, I gotta steer clear of it. Jalen, what's going on, man? Welcome back, Mike Hockey. Good morning as well. Everybody, good morning. If you haven't already done so, please do hit that thumbs up button. We greatly appreciate it when you do. Old Jordan Montgomery on the mound for the Yanks. Nestor Cortez Jr. got us a strikeout prop yesterday, while the Yankees still recorded a loss. New York versus New York. We all know what day tomorrow is, 9/11. Yankees individual team total sitting at 4.5. The Mets at 3.5. Pulling up Montgomery's strikeout prop. If it's at the 3.5 range, consider me in. Boy, do they have it juiced today. Over 5.5 at plus 110 for this marquee matchup. Steering clear. Matt B, is that on, what book is that at? Out of curiosity. Out of curiosity. Alrighty. Neverez, oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You can go to Chase Field where the Diamondbacks play and make wagers. They have 5 windows open at their ticket window to go and wager. I was down there yesterday, made a deposit into the Caesars account. They have some pretty good programs rolling right now, too. Ross Pitt says he likes the Brew Crew in Tampa Bay. Definitely both those games are attractive today. Again, steering clear of the Jordan Montgomery strikeout prop. Got to roll away from it. Got to roll away from it. Just trying to find us some avenues and hopefully get us some strikeout props or something good. Reds and the Cardinals. It's a fade the Lester program. I do like the Reds today. Reds are laying $1.19 on the money line. Yeah, Goose Hunter Caesars has 5 for the first half. That they do. That they do. John Lester strikeout prop over 5. Tyler Mayhill is sitting over 5.5 minus $1.30. He has recorded 6 or more in 3 straight games, and 5 of his last 6 games as well. I think this one is live, folks. Tyler Mayhill of the Reds. Over 5.5 Ks. Minus $1.30. Cash it. Cash it. We'll put that in the comment section right now. Remember, when we're betting props, we bet them small. And that's over 5.5 Ks. Over 5.5 strikeouts. The juice is loose. Minus $1.30 for this one. I do believe we'll cash this one later on in the evening. Alrighty, so, let's see. Let me refresh this stuff here. Moving right along. Julio Urias on the mound for the Dodgers. This will probably be another one where we're priced out. He'll probably be sitting at 7 or 6.5, and we'll have to steer clear of it. I just don't think there'll be any value. Musgrove also on the mound. See what we can do here. Lester over 3.5 is definitely attractive. Julio Urias is actually over 5.5 at plus 104. In order to get 6, he's done it 2 straight games. Against the Padres in his last outing, he went 5 complete innings, gave up 1 hit after 5. He had 4 strikeouts. We would have to get him to 6, which he's done 2 straight against San Francisco and Atlanta, both going 5 2/3 and 6 innings. The problem is, in order for us to get to that 6, I think we're going to have to go into the 6th inning, which, you know, yeah, he's done it 2 games in a row, but it's not often. Dave Roberts usually pulling him before that. Musgrove's strikeout prop is sitting over and under 6.5 as well. Man. Julio Urias 16-3 on the year, looking for his 17th win. I think his strikeout prop over 5.5 is live today. I really do. Machado's due for a strikeout. There's 1. You know, taking a look at San Diego as a whole, their last outing against the Angels, they did win 8-5. They still struck out 10 times over the course of the entire game. And their 4-0 loss against the Angels, they struck out 13 times. There's 23 strikeouts over 2 games. They had a 4-3 win over the Astros. And they were at home for that homestand as well. They had 6 strikeouts. They hit the ball and moved the ball around. Even though they, weren't putting it in play, they still made great contact. Their 10-2 win over the Astros, they struck out just 8 times. The Padres are a team that puts the ball in play and they make contact exceptionally well. And then there's times where they're just striking out. Striking out, striking out, striking out. I do like Julio Urias today. Over 5.5 Ks. It's plus money at plus 104. Now, this one I'm a little leery about. I think he gets to 5. I think it's going to be that 6th one that gives us a problem. So I am going to bet it. I am going to bet it small, just so you guys know. And I will do a parlay, but the parlay will be small as well. Over 5.5 Ks for the LA Dodgers pitcher Julio Urias today. And again, I like the Dodgers to record a win today. Playing at home, I do like the Dodgers. But again, I will do a small little parlay on that as well. Just like we did yesterday and the day before. See if we can't cash 3 days in a row. All right, gearing up towards football, moving right along because we are running a tad bit behind. So we'll jump into college football. Almost said college hoops. That'll be here before you guys know it, too. That one will be here before you know it, too. Spinning and winning, damn straight, brother. All right, so going right into college football. We get 4 games today. You know, and I see some some people in their opinion, some very sharp individuals, which in reality generally means they're really fucking dull. And there's some lopsided opinions on some of these games today, let me tell you. Kansas and Coastal Carolina. Keep in mind, we've got plays on every single game. So I may not tell you exactly what I'm thinking, but I will, what we're doing. But we are going to go over all of them. Game 301, 302. Line currently has Kansas catching 26.5, minus 104. Coastal Carolina laying 26.5. The total is on the move. It's over and under 52 and a half, over 52 and a half. First half number has the first half over 28 and a half, with Coastal Carolina laying 16 and a half. First quarter number, Kansas plus the 7 with a first quarter total of 10 and a half. Kansas 1-0 on the year with a very, very slow-paced game. They were laying 11 and a half in their first game. They did not cover it. They won 17-14. Coastal Carolina, on the other hand, 1-0 out of the Sun Belt East, dismantling Citadel like it was nothing, 52-14. But then again, it's Citadel, so please keep that in mind. Now, Coastal Carolina got off to a slow start. It was 7-0 in the first quarter. They put up 24 straight points in the second quarter. They were on a mission. 2 rushing touchdowns, a passing touchdown for 30 yards, as well as a field goal. Coastal Carolina had a monster first half. They were up 31-0. They put up 21 themselves in the second half. As far as this game goes, I like Coastal Carolina. It don't matter. You know, Kansas plays in the Big 12. Kansas plays some tough opponents later in the season. Now, Kansas is straight trash. Sorry if you're, a Kansas fan. Their football program sucks. But I don't care how bad they suck. They still play in a quality conference, and they play quality opponents every single year. I think 26 and a half might be too many points. Maybe not. But again, I'm going to lean on Kansas plus the 26 and a half. We've got to play on the total. So if you want to know, you'll have to get on board. First quarter over 10 and a half is attractive. That it is for the first quarter. 2 touchdowns would get you there. And we're going to roll through these kind of quick because we are running a tad bit behind. We'll talk about UTEP and Boise State last. North Carolina A&T and Duke. Keep in mind, some books may not even have these games. You'll have to look under extra games or added games. Duke laying 21 against North Carolina A&T, over and under 55 and a half. We put out a free play on this one, and that line has already shifted 1.5 points. When I put out a free play this morning, I used the line from Bet Online first thing this morning. Duke was laying 19 and a half. They're now laying 21. I still like it. King Jr. says Duke will cover. I still like it. Duke should roll all over them. As far as the total goes, over and under 55 and a half. I think they get close to the total. However, I think they're going to need some help from North Carolina A&T to put up at least 2 scores in order for it to go over 55 and a half. I just don't know if it will happen that way. So again, steering clear of that one. Then you get another added game in North Dakota and Utah State. Utah State laying 6.5 minus 125. North Dakota is no slouch. However, they just played Idaho State and they won 35-14. Utah State had a big win over Washington State, Pac-12 team. If you take the resume from being 1-0 against 1-0, I lean towards Utah State. Utah State played a phenomenal game. Put up 26 points against Washington State. Now, granted, it took 15 points in the fourth quarter alone. I mean, in the last 5.5 minutes for Utah State to get the job done, come from behind. and outscore Washington State 21-17 in the fourth quarter, in the second half. But as far as this one goes, I do lean towards Utah State. As of right now, I don't have a dollar on it, but it's just a lean. As far as the total, we've got plays on the total, so if you want to know, you got to get on board. But I can plead a case, to be honest. Just from the outside looking in, until you really dive in depth to it, I can plead a case for the over or the under of 53.5 in this game. Quincy says, anybody like Coastal Carolina and a teaser laying 17.5? I'll be honest, it's definitely enticing. They're King Jr., you know what I mean? It's definitely enticing. But again, I still think 26.5 is a lot of points. That they do, Edward. That they do. Now, UTEP and Boise State. UTEP comes in plus 25. And let me tell you, they're getting a lot of attention. There is a lot of people rolling with UTEP. They are 2-0 on the year. Keep in mind, they've got wins over New Mexico State, 30-3. And Bethune-Cookman, 38-28. That tells it all right there for you. That tells it all. Boise State is laying 25. They are coming off a 36-31 loss over UCF. They nearly had the win over UCF. As far as Boise State laying 25, I'm going to say I think it's valid. I know a lot of people rolling with UTEP today plus a 25. I don't think UTEP's offense can hang. I do lean towards Boise State laying the 25. I think maybe in a big 7.5 point teaser might be a little more attractive. Going to steer clear. As far as the total goes, I'll be honest, the over looks attractive. If UTEP is what they say they are and they can hang with Boise State offensively, I mean, both teams are going to suck on defense. Watch it be a defensive game and it's like 7-3 final. First quarter over 13. I like it. First quarter over 13. I like it. Maybe a small little wager. Nothing crazy. Small little wager. I think it's worth. I'm out of coffee. But again, do lean towards Boise State, but I think it might be a more viable option to put them in a teaser than to actually play them straight up here and lay the big, 25 points. Mr. Brooks, thanks for jumping on 3 days of premium plays. Mr. Engel, thanks for jumping on board 3 days of premium plays. Jalen, you almost went there till you saw how trash how garbage their football team was, right? Now, tomorrow we get some decent games. Fighting Illini against Virginia. Izzy will be on Tulsa against Oklahoma State. Pittsburgh against Tennessee. Oregon and Ohio State. Wow. Toledo going to try and run against Notre Dame. Georgia getting a gimme against UAB. Texas A&M will get Colorado. Alabama gets their gimme game. To me, the marquee matchup is Iowa against Iowa State. Iowa coming in, catching 4.5 on the road. I think they're 4-1 in their last 5 or 5-1 in their last 6. Straight up against Iowa State. David, if you did it yesterday, which you did, yes. If you purchased yesterday, yes. Part of the NFL Welcome Back special. Part of the Welcome Back special yesterday. Never as no, buy 3, get 3 was yesterday only. But you could buy 3 and get just 3 days today, and you'll still win over the course of those 3 days, as we guarantee our packages. By the way, my game of the week, it's already posted. You have until 7 p.m. They're shutting the sign-ups off at 7 p.m. Eastern time. It is $100 for my game of the week. Comes with a guarantee. Guaranteed to win. Or you get the next one free. Now here's a good kicker for you guys. Any purchase of $300 or more today, so buy the combo package or a week of system plays today and today only, you will get my game of the week for free. And today's game of the week is going to be a good one. All right? It's going to be a good one. So, that is what I have for now. Jeff, what's good? Iowa tomorrow, brother. Iowa tomorrow. Edward says game of the week is great. We're going to cash on the game of the week. Damn straight we will. All right, guys, I do have to run. Please wager responsibly. Get on board my game of the week because it is going to be a great one. If you need one monster win, comes with a big guarantee as well. Don't forget premium plays, system plays, all of that stuff that's already posted. And we're going to have a good week. And that is, we'll be ending the week strong, so make sure you guys get on board. All right, guys, I am out. Enjoy your day. And let's hammer the books. Good luck, everybody.